Joining me now, a Democrat who was inside the meeting with Secretary Kelly today, Dallas Mayor Mike Rawlings. Mayor, good to have you with us today. Thank you for coming. How would you characterize what went on in that meeting today?
Well, I think it was a good meeting. It was a first meeting. We're starting to understand how we work with the administration. So it's just the first date, and we don't have a long-term relationship yet, and we're trying to figure that out. I was very impressed with Secretary Kelly. He's run a lot of great operations. And I think he wants the same things that we as mayors and chief of police want, and that is our citizens to be safe. We want the bad guys to be arrested. Nobody wants those murderers and rapists to live on their streets or their cities or their country. And so we're aligned to helping them. We are pushing to make sure we depoliticize this and focus on what exactly we're talking about here. Let's get it down to dotting the I's and crossing the T's so we can be aligned and do it together as a team to make America safe again. Well,
that's one of the big questions. What's a bad guy? And when you get into these debates, what always comes up is, you know, you can't pull someone over at a traffic stop for running a red light necessarily and then, you know, remove them from their car and kick them out of the country. I mean, did you get any clear definition on who falls into the bad guy category as far as the administration is concerned?
Not yet, but I think he heard us loud and clear. That's work he's got to do. Look, there are 11 million undocumented residents in our country.
Right.
The lion's share of them are very, very safe, if you will. And there are some bad guys, and we've got to make sure we focus on that. But look, when you change things, and the Trump administration is definitely trying to change things in a marked way, the way you've got to do it is with precision and with clarity. And that's what we as mayors and chief of police are trying to figure out.
You have said, you know, after the travel ban, which I know you disagreed with vehemently, you said the time has come to open an office in Dallas City Hall that will serve refugees and immigrants who, amid rumors of raids and further threats of travel ban, don't know where to turn. Have you opened that office to welcome refugees and immigrants at Dallas City Hall?
Yes, we have. And we've hired a former ICE employee, somebody that knows how to work with the federal government, because we want to work with the federal government.
So how are you not harboring them in a sanctuary way?
By working with the federal government. We think working with the federal government is the right thing to do.
I know that Greg Abbott, who you just heard is cracking down on Austin, has said he'll do the same with you about this office.
I haven't talked to the governor about this. I talked to him about some other issues yesterday. And look, we both want Dallas safe. We both want Texas safe. We both want the bad guys gone. Okay, let's focus on that, and we'll accomplish a lot, I think, as a country.
All right, Mayor Rawlings, thank you for your time. Good to have you here tonight.
Thank you.